Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. QNT is finally moving, a little bit at least. It has now turned around or reversed, at least temporarily, from our support area. That's precisely what we wanted. We saw a potential 5-wave move, a potential impulse, even though the micro is a bit difficult to count, but potential 5-wave move here into the November highs. Then we saw that corrective pullback into support. I communicated to you this support area here between $88 and basically $100. It seems to have found support at the 50% retracement level, typically one of the ideal targets and support levels for a wave 2. And now it's going. And it's found resistance so far at the structural resistance range mentioned, but that's only structural resistance. Ideally, the price, if it really is in a third wave, it should move higher than that. This resistance range goes up all the way up to $120 roughly. It is absolutely needed that the price breaks above it to reach the third wave target. But okay, if the wave count is correct, right, and it really is in the third wave, then this shouldn't really be a significant barrier to cross. So the third wave, as I mentioned in the last video, I think, or it was just on Discord and Telegram, should reach at least $138, better $144 or $155. We know from experience and from the past that QNT, when it runs and it really is in a third wave, that it can easily extend its waves. Absolutely. I mean, if this is a third wave, I wouldn't be surprised with breaking above that $155 level. Yeah, but extensions cannot be predicted. What we typically do, if a price is or a chart is in a third wave, we typically simply track the 50% retracement level as support when we are in an extended third wave, and then we can move higher against that level. All right, and at the moment the price hasn't moved enough for me to do that. For now, I would still simply use here the last swing low as key support, because we haven't seen really any pullback anymore, anything that would allow us to let's say set a new support level. But for now, support seems to be at $95 still, and the price just needs to move above the $120 level next. And then we can enter that target range here for a third wave. I mean, in the very short term, if you are trading this it's just not very clear, right? I mean, it's possible that this is another 5-wave move. So we might have here a 1-2-1-2 setup. Therefore, I don't want to give the 50% fib level here, because if this is another 1-2, so let me explain that, then it would typically, it can break down to the 78.6 retrace, so can go a little lower. So if this is another one, it would look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off wave 3, right? Again, that is a bit speculative. I don't see the microstructure on the QNT chart as very reliable at the moment here. Yeah, it's just a pretty messy mess. But if I'm looking at the fib levels, let me just double check something. Yeah, I think this could be another 1-2, but it needs to pull back now then. Because normally we don't want a wave 1 of a larger degree third wave break above the 78.6 extension. And it didn't do that. Can you see that? $120. So this could be another small wave 2, right? 1-2-1-2 setup was quite bullish. And then if we now form a higher low, basically, then this could be a jump off point to a third of a third wave rally. I'm going to add another support box here. Yeah, so it's basically here. I'm just not very clear about the micro here, but it's basically support, and they can be shallow, the pullbacks. So whatever it's doing now, it should really stay above. Let me shift that to the left. Should stay above, well, $100 here, $99.97. That's the 78.6 retrace, and it really needs to stay above that level, because otherwise this is likely simply an A, B, C structure. But for now, it's looking good. Yeah. Let's see if the $100 level is holding. The other FIB support levels are $110, $107, $104, and then $100. That's my update about QNT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.